Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Thursday, August 13th. I did not do a CarCast yesterday. My apologies. I didn't go to work and just didn't, it was just a day. And it was a quiet day, relatively speaking. Not a whole lot to even report today as far as major moves. Things have happened. People are talking. But I still think Kevin is staying and Keisha is going. Yesterday, Janelle kind of was leading the push to kind of get a girls thing going to try to, save Keisha. Why are we getting rid of a guy? Why aren't we sticking together? And she seemed to get a little bit of traction with it, but then it slipped away. And so I really don't think anything major is going to happen today to get rid of Kevin. I think Kevin is safe. Kevin did a little song and dance last night as his alternate character. What is it? Anita Vito, which brought him out of his shell a little bit. Since I didn't talk since yesterday, let me think things that happened on Tuesday. The Have-Nots ended. Janelle is now out of her costume. The Have-Nots have to stay in the Have-Not room though until tonight. Probably. Actually, until the next Have-Nots are decided. So if the next Have-Nots aren't decided until tomorrow, then they'll have to stay in there again tomorrow night. What else? They did COVID tests Tuesday night or Tuesday afternoon, so they all got retested for COVID-19. I think it's a once-a-week thing that they're going to do, maybe twice a week, I'm not sure, but they are getting tested at least weekly, just to make sure everybody is clear, not infected with COVID-19. I've already mentioned the major alliance that I've seen forming, which is Cody, Tyler, Enzo. Wait. Uh-oh. Is Enzo part of that? Oh, now my brain's slipping. Cody, Tyler, Enzo, and I want to say Memphis, but maybe Enzo isn't into this one. It may be Cody, Tyler, and Memphis. And then Christmas, Danny, and Nicole Franzel. That may be it. I don't know if Enzo's a part of that alliance. I don't think he is, now that I think about it. I'm having a brain lapse, but Enzo is so tight with Cody, or fairly tight with Cody, that I was sliding him into that alliance. But I don't think technically he's a member of that 6-person alliance. And Nicole A has already figured out that at least part of that alliance. So it's not totally hidden. David still seems to be playing dumb to the point that people think that he doesn't know what's going on. Tyler is not nearly, I don't think, engaged in this season as he was in last season. He made a comment about missing, having someone to miss, or someone else he and Christmas were talking about how they didn't have anyone to miss before when they were in last time, and now they do. And so it's making them play differently, or it's affecting them differently. Other thoughts? House guests have been locked down since, I think, Tuesday. I don't think they were out at all. No, they weren't out at all yesterday. So they've been locked down all day yesterday. We've got the show tonight. I'm pretty sure that Kevin is going. Keisha's going. And they do think that it's a buyback. Janelle relayed that she was told that she wouldn't be going back to her family until at least mid-September or something, even if she's voted out. So that would imply that there's some kind of a battle to get back into the house, which makes sense. It's kind of become a staple almost at this point. That's about it. We'll see how things churn up depending on who wins head of household tonight. With that, I guess, I'm going to wrap up my Big Brother talk because I am not going to be able to watch probably tonight's live eviction live. I'm going to be delayed. I have something else going on that when I scheduled it, we didn't know there was going to be a Big Brother for sure still, or when it was going to start. I really didn't think there would be an eviction this week because I thought that yesterday would be the first episode, actually. But as it turns out, the first episode was a week ago, and we've got an eviction tonight. So I think, I'm gonna miss this probably, and that's what I'm going to talk about next. So those of you that are here for Big Brother only stuff, you can tap out, or you can listen to me talk briefly because I'm almost at my destination. about what I am doing tonight. All right? So thanks, Big Brother folks, and on with the Sequester talk. So yes, I played a Sequester on Tuesday. Did not go well for me. Although, honestly, I was very happy with how it went because the 5-8 people, the people that I played my initial mini with, Renee ended up winning, and she was one of my original people that I played with, and so that made me happy as could be. I went out quickly, but I did in the process help get a starting advantage to our group of people by getting an LOS and not letting the other people use it. I used it ineffectively, but in reality, I kept them from getting it, which gave us the definite advantage. First person out was one of them, which helped us. So in the end, we managed to pull it off, and 5-8 won, which we were all nervous about because we would have never heard the end of it if we'd lost. And so there's that. But tonight is the Hunger Games mini. It's a mini based on Hunger Games, and it is going to be different again from any other. Tuesday's mini was very different. Tonight's mini is going to be very different. It is we were drawn, our names were pulled out of a hat, we were assigned to a group. I have a mentor, I have a fellow person who's playing, whose name is Hannah, who's also representing, and we're representing District 7. And so we've been quiet about it, haven't talked about it much, but it happens tonight. And apparently there will be a lot of fan voting going on. So there will be Twitter polls. And chances are I am going to have my someone going to run my account at least while I'm in it to try to ask for votes and stuff. So my Twitter account may be active asking for people to vote in polls. That is going to be the equivalent of supporters and whatever it is, sponsors and that kind of stuff, and it could help. So any of you that are listening to this, if you can watch for random tweets from me tonight asking for people to vote in polls, and if you could go and vote in those polls, that would be so awesome. That would be awesome. It would be so helpful. I won't be watching any of it. We are completely shut off the internet while we're playing this game. You can watch it tonight at sequesteraccess.com or goodies4.me. I wish I got to get a shorter URL for you know what? I'm going to make a URL shortener for that link. But it's goodies4.me/multiview. And that will put you right on the page, and you can watch it tonight and maybe root for me to do well. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm really excited to play it. I'm a little bit apprehensive. It's just a totally different game. I made a very over-the-top video for the intro video. Hopefully people like it. It should be interesting. And I did interviews last night that are playing at some point today. So you can see me do about a 5-minute interview about this. If you want, I will probably retweet it when it happens. If I have time, because I have a job and I will be working. And yes, it's just craziness. So that's what's up. That's tonight. Please support me if you can. And and thank you everyone for hanging out and listening. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good Thursday. Whether you watch me playing Hunger Games or you watch Keisha getting evicted and the eventual head of household competition, whether it's an endurance competition or a phone booth kind of a thing. I have no idea what it'll be. I won't be surprised if it's an endurance, which means I'll probably come in late to an endurance competition. This is just so weird for me not being able to watch a live eviction tonight. And I think a lot of the rest of the game, or good portion of the rest of the game may possibly be determined by who wins tonight. We'll see if the old schoolers even stand a slightest bit of a chance, because if one of the new schoolers wins, it could be a very quick, long downhill road for the old school people. All right. With that, I am out of here. Have a great day. And we'll talk to you all tomorrow. I'm sure I'll have a lot to talk about then. All right. See you, folks. Bye-bye.